Briansze last week in Seattle after accusations that he sexually assaulted a student here in Columbus. Z taught at multiple Catholic schools here in town and this summer took a teaching job in Seattle. Tonight, questions remain about how the diocese handled his firing and also what steps it took to protect students. 10 TV's Glenn McIntyre has been pressing local Catholic leaders for those answers, and he's live with their response this evening. Glenn?
Scott, it's a short response. The diocese is reviewing procedures, but it's still not answering questions. Months before Briansze was arrested on accusations of sexually abusing a 15-year-old student, the Columbus Diocese says it fired him for inappropriate text messages sent to a different student. Z taught at multiple schools, including St. Bridget of Kildare and Bishop Watterson High School. His supervisors at St. Bridget say they were kept in the dark about his firing and gave Z positive references that helped him get hired at Lakeside School in Seattle.
They have a moral duty to see that this predator is not inflicted on other school districts.
10 TV obtained this email sent to parents from the principal and Monsignor at St. Bridget. They quoted a diocese official as saying protocols were not followed by the diocese. But in a statement today, the diocese says procedures were followed.
I don't see how anyone following this could have confidence in the institutions involved here.
Nagel says had a second child not come forward to make accusations that led to Z's arrest, Z would still be teaching with access to children.
That's frightening, whether it be at the school where my grandson is at or any other school. But Z would still be in action.
He points to the history of troubles in the Catholic Church and says the diocese still has questions to answer.
Common sense would have told Bishop Watterson and the diocese that, hey, we're exposed on these issues, and we better be as upfront, as transparent, and as candid as is possible.
Now, the diocese says it's looking to improve procedures when it comes to communication in cases of teacher misconduct and procedures regarding references for employees. As we have repeatedly in the last week, we asked the diocese for an interview to answer additional questions about this case. Once again today, they declined that request. Now, Briansze is currently in police custody in Seattle. He's expected to be brought back here to Central Ohio to face charges here in the next few weeks. Reporting live downtown, Glenn McIntyre, 10 TV News.
And while we're talking about